Benny, I hope you don't mind, but I brought a special guest to come celebrate AmFest with us.
Oh, you mean America's Target grandmother?
Grandma Jeannie is in the house.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of the Braxton Bailey Show. Before we get started, please go ahead and follow us on all of our social media pages, such as Truth Social, X, and Spotify. Now, without further ado, let's begin. All right, everybody. So, you may or may not have heard of the situation at Target. I believe it was in California. Miss Jeannie Beeman was, quite frankly, attacked. She was harassed by a woman named Michaela Ponce. Before you ask, yes, she is married to a Hispanic male. And anyway, so we'll put up the images of Miss Jeannie in her Charlie Kirk shirt. This was during an interview after she was, attacked by Miss Michaela Ponce. We're actually gonna put up Michaela's TikTok. So her username is Mother of Ballers. Don't know what that means. And if it's not clear enough, we'll put up another image of her wearing a Make Racism Wrong Again hat. So she's obviously changing the slogan Make America Great Again to Make Racism Wrong Again, which is implying that the right, Republicans, conservatives, are racist, which is, I don't know, I'd say that's damaging, quite rude. What's your opinion on this situation?
Well, it's just another title that we get from just over the past 100 years or so. We've just been, I guess you could say, earning. We haven't really earned anything. They've just been saying that we've been earning these titles, such as we're racist or we're fascists. But the radical left just takes things a little bit too far. I mean, if you look at George Floyd, they were burning down cities when he got murdered. But when Charlie Kirk was assassinated, revivals broke out.
Yeah, I mean, there's a very big difference in all that, Like, it just shows you the difference between the left and the right. See, when we get brutally attacked, we are very peaceful. And when the left gets attacked, they, start trying to fight back, but it really doesn't do anything. And I mean, to a certain extent, we fight back when we're, when our party is damaged in any way. Well, take that how you will, but we're successful when we fight back. We're not failures like the left. I'm just being bluntly honest there. Can we play clip 159 and 159?
Charlie's aura personified. Look at this beautiful woman at Target. Who's seen this video? Wearing her Charlie Kirk shirt, facing absolute and total villainous and violent and sick harassment. This beautiful woman, Jeannie, watch the way she responds.
They let you wear that shirt, sir?
Yes. Why? Why are you taking my picture?
Why are you wearing that shirt? You're working. It's not
a red shirt. I can wear any red shirt.
It's not a plain shirt.
It doesn't have to be
It's a Charlie Kirk shirt.
Yes. Yes, I know.
Are you stupid?
No.
Why the would you wear that? You're at work at Target. That's not a Target shirt. It's not a plain red shirt. You support a racist.
It's not racist.
You support a racist.
He's not a racist.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
You're not. You should go get your manager. You should not be allowed to wear that at work. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
That's your opinion.
No, the opinion is he's a racist and you support him.
That's your opinion now.
And you should not be allowed to wear that. This is going to be taken above your head. That's insane. Insane.
As Have a nice day.
Benny, I hope you don't mind, but I brought a special guest to come celebrate AmFest with us.
Oh, you mean America's Target grandmother?
Grandma Jeannie is in the house.
All right. Well, I mean, that speaks for itself. America's
Yeah.
Target grandma.
His target grandma.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. Okay. We're gonna play 163. Miss Jeannie has a message for America. Let's play again 163.
It's the most wonderful time.
Jeannie, what did Charlie Kirk's life mean to you?
I stand for my rights, and that's why I watched him and everything, because I love the way he stood up and stood for God, and I love the way he talked to the students, and you know, where you can think for yourself, but God's the one that has to go with you. So I just, like everybody else, I just loved him.
And what message do you have for everybody who donated across America? I think you're well over $250,000 were donated.
Yeah, that's awesome. $250,000 were donated to her. She didn't make it, but I believe it was a GoFundMe. It was something, but it was a fundraiser. It's captioned "Fundraising to give Jeannie from Target a vacation." That she's sort of earned this name, Jeannie from Target, you know?
Yeah.
It's just funny. It's awesome.
You know, the well-earned title.
Definitely will earn
Most
title.
definitely.
But I think that's awesome.
It is.
That just the sheer amount of people in it's not very sheer, but it's just awesome how when we are attacked, we come together, we unite. And I mean, lately we can tell the right has been so broken apart lately, you know? It's been the most torn apart it has since the party began, since the Republican Party began. And it's not even just the Republican Party, it's conservatives altogether. You know? It's the right. It's purely the right. And I don't know, it's us as Christians and as Republicans, it doesn't even matter if you're a Christian. We have to stand up for our rights. You know?
Yep.
But let's talk more about Miss Ponce, Miss Michaela Ponce. Let's again put her TikTok or whatever on there.
Yep.
And then we'll also put her little sorry letter on the screen. I'm going to read that for us. I want to take full responsibility for my actions and say clearly and sincerely that I was wrong. I behaved badly and regret it deeply. I want to directly apologize to Miss Jeannie. I am truly sorry for approaching you at your workplace and putting you in an uncomfortable and unfair position. You did not deserve that, and my behavior was wrong. I also apologize to Jeannie's family for the stress and attention my actions caused. I apologize to Target as her employer. I apologize to Inlo, and I apologize to the Chico community. I understand that what I did reflected poorly on myself and disrupted a sense of safety and respect that should exist in a workplace and in our community. I did not handle the situation the way I should have. I allowed my emotions to take over instead of choosing restraint and empathy. That was my failure, and I own it. I regret my actions, and I am genuinely sorry for the harm that I may have caused. I wish I can go back and undo what happened, but I acknowledge it honestly, learn from it, and commit to doing better. She's definitely, I don't know how she worked at a hospital in the first place, with that many typos.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should take responsibility for your actions. And I mean, newsflash, I know that you wish you can go back and undo it, but you can't. It's called life. You make mistakes, and this was a big one, ma'am. And I mean, yeah, you should really apologize. And really, you don't have to apologize for the attention, because, you know, this is what we needed. It honestly united us.
Yep.
But what did you think when you saw the video for the first time?
Well, I was just in shock because, Charlie Kirk was assassinated four or so months ago, almost 5 months ago. And, a lot of the polls that the left was taking on us kind of started to dive down. You would see a few things that the left would do every now and again. That was starting to die down, and then you see this video come across your page or whatever, and it was just, I was dazzled. It was like something I've seen before, but it was just like a whole nother replay. And something, and thinking that you would mess with an older lady just getting by working her job because she's wearing a Charlie Kirk t-shirt and standing up for what she believes in just had me baffled.
Yeah, I mean, if we look on, oh my, this is hilarious. Like, you know what? I just thought about it. I know you don't have this behind the scenes, but I'm looking at Ground News, and it shows the only side that is covering this is the right. Like, how do you even defend such, I don't know, like radicalization?
Yeah.
This was, it was just, yeah, like I said, radical. But like, how do you defend it? You can't. That's why the only news sources that are talking about this are, news sources that widely support the right.
And like another thing that I don't understand about the left, I mean, the left has, we could say, murdered, assassinated, killed, whatever you want to, but I mean, what happened when Jesus Christ was crucified? Now Christianity is one of the biggest religions in the world, if not the biggest. They assassinated Charlie Kirk. Now there's multiple revivals breaking out. Churches are filled. I could barely find a parking spot at church this past Sunday. It was crazy, and praise God for that. But I could barely find a parking spot. And then this woman goes up to Jeannie and just downright just harasses her disgustingly. And look how much attention that's brought to Jeannie and to her family. Jeannie was just given a presentation at Amfest.
And I mean, we take into account her speech. She's purely talking about Charlie and God. Two main things that the right needs to focus on.
Yep.
God is the main one, of course. But Charlie's legacy is another thing. It's a whole, like, people should start learning from what Charlie lived like. We should start learning from what he did. We should, go onto the streets, go out into the streets and start telling people about Jesus, telling people about God, debating people. I mean, it's a very major thing,
Yeah, because I think he said this a long time ago. But
when
following
people,
Jesus and not following his word is the same thing that Satan does.
and I was thinking you were gonna bring up this quote. When people stop talking, that's when violence happens.
When marriages stop talking, they fall apart. When businesses stop talking, they fall apart. I mean, when we stop talking, war happens.
Yep. That's what I mean by like go out on the streets, start telling people your opinions, start debating people, just start having conversations. Debate doesn't have to be purely formal. It's just discussing our arguments or our opinions and trying to find common ground and trying to fix problems that we may see.
Yep.